So it's early morning on the day that Van and I are flying out for our wedding. Might sound a little different. Van is still sleeping in the other room, but we are getting married on the weekend of our 10th anniversary. And so, thinking about what's to come, I've been doing some reflecting on these past 10 years. And I wrote myself a letter for the man I was 10 years ago. Dear Dave, happy October to you, my friend. I am writing this letter to you 10 years in the future because you're about to enter into a very important and sacred relationship with a powerful woman. I'm about to do the exact same thing, just on a whole new level. But tonight you're going to go to the docks in Boston Harbor and under the harvest moon, make a commitment that will set you on a very important path. I know you think I might be overblowing it a bit, but I also know you've never felt this way about someone before. And I want you to know that you are crossing a threshold to a world far beyond what you can imagine right now. I wish I could help you avoid some of the big mistakes you're going to make in these coming years. And I wish I could help you learn not to run from the fights sooner. I wish I could show you how not to fawn away your needs and your desires. I wish I could show you the depths that you're going to become capable of when you start to do that. The presence you're going to cultivate and wield that feels so elusive to you right now. But I know how much you want it to. I know that in your moment in time, your deepest feelings have this underlying pang that's somewhere between nostalgia and shameful regret. And I want you to know that what you're committing to by committing to Vanna is the path that's going to bring you more joy and more completeness, more wholeness and more learning than anything else you're going to do in your life. And you'll do some cool things, but none cooler, none more meaningful than this. And through every struggle that you go through, every fight and makeup and every loving encounter, all of this will make you a better man. It will teach you more about yourself, your beautiful new girlfriend, your life and the world than anything else you could imagine. Remember the bench scene in Good Will Hunting, which is still a favorite movie, by the way? And Robin Williams is telling Matt Damon that he could read about Michelangelo and give a whole dissertation on him just by studying him, but he couldn't talk about what it smells like in the Sistine Chapel. I know you think you're a good man. And I know you believe that you are smart and loving. And I want you to know that those things, however true they are not shields. I want you to know that the moment you stop hiding behind the labels of nice and good and smart and loving, you'll finally understand what that scene is all about. I know you love life deeply, and I love that about you. And I want you to know that maybe the most important lesson you'll learn in these next 10 years is that life begins to feel as satisfying as you want it to be when you let her in. When you let her see you in all your whole incompleteness, and the messiness and the real stuff, and the unknown. Because it'll show you everything you need to know. She's the mirror pointing you back into yourself, showing you the ways that you could love yourself better, love life more, love this world more courageously, and yes, also love her better. I want you to remember that presence isn't about your morning ritual or how long you pray for. Presence is about listening to your body and your senses. It's about coming into a deeper reverence for the simple fact that you are here. And that is as sacred or benign as you choose it to be. And here's why I'm telling you all this. You're going to learn about gentleness. I know you think you're a gentle, nice guy, and in so many ways you are. But when you learn to become a gentler partner to her, when you honor this feminine power in your life with your utmost care and your softness, it will open you up in ways that will constantly surprise and delight you. Remember that holding her hand, really supporting her body and her spirit with your full attention and deep respect, that will offer you riches you couldn't fathom you'd ever deserve. And I want you to remember that this is a cosmic dance you're entering into. And as you learn to embody more of what you want from life, more of what you desire by cultivating it in your relationship, you're going to witness it appear all around you. Abundance, pleasure, sweetness, satisfaction, holiness, presence. It all comes through your embodying what you want. And I also want you to remember this, that getting it right every time is not the point. You're going to need to recalibrate and get back up after stumbles far into a future either of us know. But choosing to stay in this, choosing to stay with the discomfort, to stay through whatever might come, that is a powerful stance, my friend. And it's a beautiful one. Your commitment to growing into the best version of you, your shared commitment to support one another in doing that is the bedrock of an ever-blossoming romance. It'll keep you more and more in love. It'll keep you attracted to each other well into these years. And it only grows. May that commitment to growth be your safe harbor in the storms where you feel most alone. It may be the foundation of your way of speaking and being with her when you can't reach her in her own storms. And here's the secret that I've learned that I wish you could know 10 years ago, those 10 years ago that you're living in. Choosing her, really choosing her, letting her into your orbit, into the sanctuary of peace that you protect inside of you is the greatest blessing of your life. Because she is the life force energy that grows every honest part of you that you allow it to touch. She will create beauty on every plot of land inside of you that you allow her to witness. So open up and enjoy the ride. I am so immensely proud of you. And I want you to know on the eve of finally marrying this woman that the best is still yet to come, even now. I love you. Always. Dave. Thank you for listening to this special episode of Reclaiming the Gentleman. We'll be taking off for our wedding and a little mini honeymoon we're going to take after the wedding, which means that I will not be back with a new episode next week, but you can bet that in 2 weeks I will be. If you want more of this kind of work, If you want more of these kinds of lessons that I have cultivated in 10 years of intense and passionate and powerful and, yes, ever growing and ever deepening and attracting relationship, I'm going to be sharing those in my free workshop on November 13th called Letting Love In. And you can sign up right on my website, davelashansky.com. I'd love to see you there. And feel free to send us a blessing on this coming week. We are so excited. Wishing you a beautiful moment wherever you are. I'll be back in 2 weeks.